Welcome to the virtual college exploration for all Ohio students, sponsored by the Ohio Association of College Admission Counseling and StriveScan. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Before we get started, just a few quick housekeeping announcements. First, the chat has been disabled, so there's no chatting. However, there is a Q&A feature. You are welcome to answer or ask your questions anytime throughout the presentation, and the presenters will receive those. So again, just use that Q&A feature. Also, your camera and microphone have been turned off, so presenters will not be able to see or hear you. As a reminder, this is just one of many sessions that are being offered, so please check out all the other awesome sessions that are happening, and you can find the list of those at OACAC.org. Also, this presentation is being recorded and will be available in about a week's time and can be found at that very same website, OACAC.org. I'd now like to turn it over to our awesome presenters.
Thank you. Hello. First of all, I'd like to welcome you all. My name is Randy Smith. I'm an assistant director here at the University of Mount Union Admissions Office. And my main role here is just to really help you figure out if Mount Union is a good fit and really understand our admissions process here at the University of Mount Union. Now, the University of Mount Union, we are a small private liberal arts institution. Currently, we have right around 2,200 undergrads on campus, but we do have roughly about 300 graduate students as well. And as an institution, we are looking to grow, but we're really looking to grow more on the graduate end of that because we do not want to mess up the integrity of our small classes. Now, a few things that I really feel that helps Mount Union stand out amongst other institutions is one is really our academic excellence. We've been ranked year after year as far as placing students in job opportunities. And the one thing that we do and we're committed to as a university is making sure the programming that we have on our campus is relevant. And our students are getting job opportunities once they leave our institution. But also, we pride ourselves on producing leaders. We've been producing leaders for the 21st century, and we have leaders and alumni that are in all fields. We have alumni that are doctors, lawyers, politicians, teachers, coaches. I mean, we have a lot of alumni that are doing a lot of different things, but also we've been very blessed as an institution. Our alumni give back to our institution at a high rate, and we're so happy with what they're able to do for us, where we're able to transfer that over to scholarship opportunities for our students. Now, here at the University of Mount Union, we do have 56 highly relevant undergrad programming. We do have 6 graduate programs as well. And getting back to those small classrooms, and we're a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio. And again, like I was saying before, our average class size is around 17 students. So you will be known by your name on our campus. And that's the thing, if that's something that you're looking for, the University of Mount Union could definitely be a very good fit for you. And the way our classrooms are set up, right now, we do not have any entry-level English classes or speech classes. We pretty much implement that in every single class that you take. And the reason behind that is the more you practice in those areas, the stronger you get. And that'll be the key to you getting your opportunities once you leave here. And we want our students to be strong as far as critical thinking skills, but also the way you communicate, the way you write, the way you speak. And again, that will be the key to you getting those opportunities. And also, right now, 87% of our faculty members have a doctorate or terminal degree. So you will get the best of the best when it comes to instruction. And also, we do not have any graduate assistants that teach any of our classes. So we do not have any student teaching. Now, No, we've been ranked year after year as far as our core curriculum that we offer on our campus. We call it our integrative core. And basically, this is our liberal arts portion of our education. Now, this is where you'll take your foundations classes, and that's where you'll take your natural sciences, social sciences, your arts, your humanities classes. And these are the classes that will help shape you, so to speak. And the best way I try to explain it is this. Now, if you do not get into your dream job right out the gate, once you graduate, these are the classes that will help you go out and get opportunities. Okay, so you're not sitting there thinking like, wow, this is the only thing that I've studied. This is the only thing that I know. These classes will help you kind of think outside of that. And again, you will be able to go out and get some opportunities with the skills that you have developed. We've also been ranked year after year as one of the top universities as far as return on investment. Now, what does that mean? Now, if you're putting money into something, what are you getting back for that? And first off, are you getting jobs? Families want to know about job opportunities. Now, as far as a 10-year average, and as an institution, we're right around 97% of our students that when they graduate are actually getting jobs within 2.5 months, and that's in a degree required field, or they're going off to college. So we are getting into college as well as far as grad school. And that's not something that you do on your own at our institution. You will have an advisor with us from day one, making sure you're in the right classes, but also you're on track towards graduation. But even once you're about to graduate, we still stay with our students. What we do, and we've done a great job with, I know last year we had to do Zoom meetings just because of everything that was going on, but we'll bring companies right here to our campus where they'll do mock interviews with our students. But we actually prepare our students for the mock interviews, and our students will land jobs a lot of times off those mock interviews. And we'll have career fairs, we'll have job fairs, we'll have all of that right on our campus. And we're going to get back to that. Like I said, last year we had to do more of the Zoom meetings, but it was still effective for our students. I believe last year we were right around 93% of our students actually found jobs as well. So we were pretty excited about that. We do have a lot of support that's built around our students on our campus. We have what is called the Center for Student Success. Now, this program wears a lot of hats for us on our campus. For one, it really helps students as far as transition phase. Students will go through a transition phase when you're leaving high school to college. And I think the biggest thing would be as far as study skills, time management. This program really helps our students out as far as that, but also as far as tutoring services as well. So if you have a paper that you want someone to get eyes on to kind of edit that paper for you, or math tutoring, this program is implemented into the price. So you do not have to come out of pocket to take advantage of this program. And the students that utilize the program the most have at least a 3.0 GPA or higher. And the only reason I say that is because anytime you say you have a program that's set up, a lot of students will not attend because they say, oh, only the bad students go to these programs, and that's not the case. We understand that students go through a transition phase. We do not want you to go backwards. We always want our students going forward, but we also help even when it's time for you to get job opportunities. They'll help as far as helping build resumes and all that for our students. This program has been wonderful for us. Now, the way our students live on our campus, if you live outside of a 30-mile radius, you're pretty much obligated to live on our campus, at least in the first 2 years. But what I will say is the majority of our students stay all 4 years on our campus because of the different options that you get each year. Right now, 95% of our freshmen live on campus. It's roughly about 70% of our total population live on campus. And so we do have more of a residential type setting, and the majority of our students will stay here even on the weekends as well. So in that first year, you'll actually live in one of our traditional dorms. This picture right here is a picture of what one of our traditional dorms will look like, where you'll have a roommate, then you'll share bathrooms with a floor of students. And then once you become a sophomore, you actually have an opportunity to live in our suites, where you'll have a roommate, and you and your roommate will share bathrooms with two other roommates. And then once you become a junior, senior, actually have an opportunity to live in our apartments, but we also have townhouses as well on our campus. They're really nice. And that's why our students usually stay for all 4 years. Good thing about all 4 years is your laundry is implemented into the price as well. So you can wash clothes as much as possible. And if you do not know how to wash clothes for some reason, we actually will teach you how to wash clothes. So you have no excuses to take your clothes home on the weekends. Now, freshmen are able to bring vehicles as well. So if you do have a vehicle, you can have your vehicle on our campus. It is $100 parking pass fee for the year if you choose to do so. We do have a lot of organizations on our campus. Right now, we do have about 80 plus organizations. Our campus and our students do get involved. Right now, 85% of our student body are involved in at least one organization on our campus. I would say the majority of our students really get involved in service. Our students will do service work where they'll do Habitat for Humanities. They may volunteer at soup kitchens. Some may knit sweaters for the homeless. I mean, those are big resume builders on our campus. But we have Greek life. We have leadership programs. We have band. We have choir. We have theater. We have major specific clubs. We have religious affiliated clubs. There is so much that you can get involved in. But if there's something that you're truly, truly passionate about, and we do not have it on our campus, you actually have the opportunity to start your own organization. You get 4 other students, yourself included, 5 total. You can actually start your own organization. And we actually want our students thinking that way. We want our students to be leaders and really think outside the box and be creative. So if there's something that you're thinking about, you can definitely start that or get that started on our campus. And that will really, really boost that resume for yourself. We do have 24 varsity sports on our campus. Now, we are NCAA Division III, but we do have a Division I energy on this campus. Now, what I mean by that is with all of our sports teams combined, we're the #1 rated Division III school in all of Ohio. We're also ranked about 18th in the whole country. Now, if athletics is something that you're looking to get into, you can actually fill out a sports questionnaire form, and that's right on our website. And that information will go directly to our coaches. But if you're not involved in sports, that's okay, because the majority of our students actually get involved in intramurals, in club sports. And we're blessed, again, we're blessed as an institution. That's why we really want you to come out and visit, because we're blessed as far as our facilities. On our campus, we've spent over $100 million on our campus in the last decade, just making sure our students have everything that they need in order to be successful. We really do have state-of-the-art facilities. We have a beautiful wellness center on our campus where we have an indoor track, workout facility, swimming pool. And like I said, with those intramural sports, I mean, I know we have Frisbee golf, there's basketball leagues, volleyball. Our #1 intramural sport is inner tube water polo. So our students do stay active on our campus. And again, we're very blessed, and our alumni have helped us out tremendously with that facility. Now, as far as next steps to becoming a Purple Raider is the application process. Now, our applications are live. They're live on our website. Plus, we are part of the Common application. And we do have what is called an Express app. So whichever way you want to apply to our institution, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to apply. Now, if you want to apply directly on our website, you can go to mountunion.edu and you can fill that application out. on our Express application, you can go to Discover Mount Union on your smartphone. So if you have an iPhone or Android smartphone, you can go to Discover Mount Union and you can fill out an application that'll take you about 4 minutes to complete. But also we are part of the Common App. Now, if you're not familiar with the Common Application, it's a bunch of schools that are part of that Common Application that allows a student to fill out one application and you can send it off to like 15 schools all at once. And my philosophy behind the Common Application is this. If you're looking at 5 schools and 4 schools are on the Common Application, fill out the Common Application. It could definitely save you some time. But if you're looking at 5 schools and only 1 school is on the Common Application, I would probably go to the individual websites because it does take a while to fill out that Common Application. And I don't know if I would necessarily do it for 1 school. So whichever way you want to apply, again, it's free. Once you start that application process, we'll need your basic information. And then what we'll need from you is at least a 250-word personal statement. That's your essay. And you can pretty much write on anything. Now, if you have an English paper that's written, you can submit that. The only difference is if you are applying for our nursing program or music. Those are direct admit programs, and they're going to want to know, why do you want to get into nursing? That's what your essay will be about. And why are you considering music? That's what it will be about. And it'll be a 500-word personal statement. Now, after that, we'll need your official transcripts or your test scores. Now, I say or only because this year we have gone test optional. So you can come in with your GPA, with your transcripts. Now, if you had an opportunity to take the test, go ahead and submit that. Because what we'll do as counselors is we're going to look to see what benefits you best. And what I mean by that is this. If you submit your transcripts and your test scores, but when we are evaluating your file and you have a better scholarship opportunity, if you would come in with just your GPA, that's what we'll do. But even on the flip side of that, the test score might help a student. You know, maybe the GPA is a little lower, but your test score is higher. That's why it would benefit you to go ahead and submit the test scores as well. Now, once we get all your missing materials, we'll process you for acceptance. But then at the same time, we're going to look at you as far as scholarships as well. Now, we do give out scholarships based off of your merit. That means off of your GPA or your test scores. Now, our scholarships do go up to $20,000 a year. Now, whatever scholarship that you earn, it's renewable. That scholarship will be renewable for all 4 years. Now, for our top tier scholarships, you do have to maintain at least a 3.0 GPA by the time you're going into your junior year, and maintain that throughout, and you will keep that scholarship. Now, you do not have to fill out any separate paperwork for our scholarships. Now, if you decide that the University of Mount Union is the right fit for you, and you decide to come to Mount Union, the scholarship that you earn, that's the scholarship that you'll receive in your package. Okay. Now, we do have what is called the Manzella Multicultural Scholarship as well. Now, this scholarship is for students that are American minority students, but also first-generation students. Now, in order to be qualified for this particular scholarship, you have to be admissible into the university and have at least a 2.5 GPA. And you will be eligible for that multicultural scholarship. Now, we also have what is called visual and performing arts scholarships. Now, these are on audition basis. That's why I always tell students to get your application in as soon as possible. We do not want you to miss any auditions or scholarship opportunities that are going on. Now, if you're a part of the band, choir, theater, or if you have an art portfolio, I mean, these are some scholarships that you can definitely audition for. You do not have to major in those particular areas. So if you are, like, again, if you're in high school and you're in the band, you're in the choir, you're in the theater, you have an art portfolio, there's some opportunity there for you. Now, currently, we do have what is called our Presidential Scholarship Day. Now, this is the key. Now, if you're interested in the University of Mount Union, you need to complete your application as soon as possible. The deadline is November 15th. You have to be applied and accepted. Now, for our Presidential Scholarship Day, we actually give out 8 full tuition scholarships. Now, if a student has at least a 3.75 GPA or higher, you qualify for this scholarship. We do not have a requirement this year on the test score. And the meaning behind that is because we know that a lot of students were not able to take the test. We do not know how that's going this year. Plus, this scholarship day is coming up. So if you have at least a 3.75 GPA or higher, you qualify. And again, you have to be applied and accepted before November 15th, but you also have to have a few items that are taken care of before that as well. So if you say you're already applied and accepted, you'll have an application portal. You will go into that portal where you'll have a 2-page essay that you will write. And it's basically about, if you were to become a presidential scholar, what would it mean to you here at the University of Mount Union? Then you will have to produce a 2 to 5 minute video presentation basically on that essay. And you would create a resume for yourself with all the accomplishments that you have had during your time in high school, or if you work jobs or any of that as well. You will put all that in, you will upload that up in your portal. And then what will happen is we'll have a committee that will review and select the top 50 students, top 50. And then they'll have Zoom meetings. They'll have Zoom meetings with a couple of department heads, but also students that have won that award in the past. And you have an opportunity to win up to, I believe, $29,000, $30,000 a year. And that scholarship is renewable for all 4 years as well. And we do give out 8. I'm just reiterating on that as well. So you definitely want to get all your information in as soon as possible. Now, the one thing I want to touch on as well are outside scholarship opportunities. These are big. Now, my wife and I went through the same scenario with our son a couple years ago. He's a junior in college now. And we put in for over 50 outside scholarships. We ended up getting 4. Now, what I would say to you is look in your local communities. We looked at our credit union where they had a scholarship. It was a 1-year scholarship, $1,000 scholarship. But hey, I want anything and I want everything. But we also qualified for a scholarship at the Better Business Bureau that we qualified through my wife. And then we also submitted a scholarship at the United Way as well. And then he also qualified for American Minority Scholarship. They're out there. I'm very passionate about it. So make sure you get with your guidance counselors and see where can you put in for different outside scholarship opportunities. Where did students put in for scholarships before you? There's opportunities out there. I would imagine with everything going on in the world now with the COVID-19, there'll probably be some COVID-19 type scholarships and all of that, just because of everything that's going on. So definitely help yourself. And really, no matter what school you decide to go to, those scholarships can help you. So definitely take advantage of those outside scholarships opportunities. Now, as far as our costs, with room, board, tuition, and fees, we're right around $44,000. Now, no one pays that because of everything we just talked about, as far as the scholarship opportunities. And the one thing I didn't touch upon, but right now I'm going to touch on it, is we do run everything off the FAFSA as well. So if you're not familiar with the FAFSA, it's the free application for federal student aid. where you will go on FAFSA.gov. That's FAFSA.gov and fill out a free application where you and your guardians will put in tax information to see if you qualify for any grants, which is free money, or if you qualify. Well, every student will qualify for loans for the most part if you do fill out that FAFSA. So, with that being said, factoring in the FAFSA and all that as well, the average package that a family received from us last year with the loans included was right around $27,000. Some were higher, some were lower, but it really just depends on what the FAFSA tells us and what your financial situation is. So right now, I believe we're gonna open it up for a Q&A. So I know I threw a lot at you quick, so if you have any questions, feel free. Yes, I do see a question here. We do offer scholarships based off of and well, basically as an institution, we do look at the FAFSA. So we will look at your FAFSA, and there are some institutional monies that are kind of built in, but it is built off of your need though. It's need based. Good question. All right, so if we have no more questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Feel free to contact us here at the University of Mount Union. I look forward to talking to you. We would love to have you come out and visit the campus. We are open. We are open for visits. You can set that up right on mountunion.edu. And if you're comfortable, we are social distancing, so we do wear face masks, and we would love to have you come out and see our beautiful campus. And again, really see if Mount Union could be a good fit for you. We appreciate it, and have a good day.
Thank you so much for joining us for this presentation by the University of Mount Union. We just wanted to let you know that when you do close your window right now, there will be a very quick 4-question survey that will pop up, and we'd really appreciate any feedback you're able to provide. Also, just as a reminder, there are many other sessions that are being offered, and we'd love to see you sign up for more of them. And you can do that by going to OACAC.org. And also, you can find the recording of this presentation in about a week, as well as recordings from all the other presentations at that same website, OACAC.org. Thank you so much for joining us.